Marissa, and today I have a super duper exciting video. So today I'm going to be filming my braces experience sort of video. I'll probably give you guys a little bit of tips at the end just to help maintain your braces if you're going to get braces. I just want to make a disclaimer. Wouldn't recommend watching this video if you're about to get braces on because my braces experience was horrible and I'm not going to lie about it to you guys. It would be more of just a kind of entertaining video to watch. I wouldn't watch this if you are getting braces and you're nervous about it because this will make you very nervous, and I promise you guys the chances of this happening to you is so slim that it will probably never happen. Like, if you get braces, you will probably not have this bad of an experience. I just happen to have the worst experience ever. I mean, nothing I can do about it. With that being said, I will get on and tell you about my braces. Here are my teeth if you guys want to see them. They're kind of yellow. I still need to get them whitened. I have to see if I'm getting them like professionally whitened or just like at home strips. Yeah, so I had my braces on for about 2 years, a little bit over by a few months. But anyway, I went to this place. The place that is a dentist office and then like an orthodontist in the back sort of. So it wasn't like a specialization in orthodontist or whatever. That's probably the first mistake. I would very much look into a good orthodontist. It was not my choice. I actually wanted to go to some other place, but my parents wouldn't let me. I didn't have money to pay for it by myself, so I had to do what my parents wanted me to do because they were the ones paying for it. So yeah, I got my braces on my 8th grade year, which I would actually recommend going a little bit sooner than your 8th grade year so you don't have them on forever. The fact that I did not like being older and having braces on. I recommend getting them on 6th or 7th grade, so that way if you do have to have them on for a long time, you won't have them on for most of your high school. Didn't really seem to have that much of an issue except the fact that I have gingivitis, which is when your gums will, like, I don't know, they just get really puffy and irritated, and they just get irritated easier than a normal person's gums. And I actually didn't find that out until later, and I'll tell you when I found that out, but I didn't know at the time. And they just always told me, you need to floss your teeth, you need to do all this, and I'm like, I do, nothing helps. So that was one of the really major things I hated, is because I see all these people with like braces and they didn't even look that bad. Like, you had more teeth like than your braces, and mine were like literally horrible. They looked so bad and gross and I hated it. But that was really all. I got a lot of power chains going on. I didn't really have any super major problems, just spaces, so then they put power chains on, and I will be honest, those hurt. Oh wait, I forgot to start at the beginning. I forgot spacers. Spacers hurt. I'm not going to lie. Spacers are little rubber bands that they put into your like molar teeth so that the little bands will fit on them, and the bands are what like hold the wires basically. I'm not going to lie, spacers hurt me very bad. I've talked to other people with spacers and they did not hurt them at all. I couldn't eat for like 2 weeks. I didn't eat. But I have very, very low pain tolerance, especially in my mouth, so everything about braces hurt me. Getting them on actually didn't hurt. I just didn't like having to hold my mouth open for like an hour while they put them on, but I didn't think it hurt. Yeah, and then towards the end I started having jaw problems. This would probably not happen to most people, I'm guessing. I went to a jaw specialist and he basically told me that you just have little discs like right here that let your jaw like move around in all these weird positions that jaws can move in, and some people's are naturally pushed a little bit further, and then with the inflammation from having braces it's pushed even further out, so that is why I started having jaw problems. Now the place that I went to for my orthodontist place told me something different. I really don't know who was right, but me and my parents came upon the decision that we just wanted to get my braces off because that is what the specialist told me to do. If my teeth were straight, just take them off. And the place that I was going to told me, well, we need to do this treatment, but we decided not to listen to them. But they did make me this bite splint for my jaw, and this I still use. I'm getting a smaller one because if you can see, it's really thick and big, but I wear this at night. I'm actually supposed to wear it all the time, but there's no way I'm wearing this all the time. It goes on the bottom and literally I have to like, I can't shut my mouth all the way. It's the most annoying thing ever. So once I got my braces off, I hated that experience of getting them off. It was the worst experience I've ever had, honestly, with my whole braces. I hated it because they're taking the brackets off and it just feels like they're breaking your teeth. Like, that's what it feels like, that's what it sounds like. It's horrible and it hurt me. And then getting the cement off was like the worst thing ever. First the lady started like scraping the cement off with like a tool, and then she went onto this like drill thing sorta that like gets all the cement off, and I hated that feeling. And It was the worst 2 hours of my life. I just wanted to sit there and bawl my eyes out. Like, I hated it. Then to make my new blight splint that I'm getting, which is this thing that I showed you, I had to get impressions the day that I got my braces off, and I started choking. I don't know why, because I had so many impressions taken during the process for my jaw. I got a lot of impressions taken often. I also had to get an impression taken for my retainer, but I'll talk about that later. But she put it in, and I started choking, and I never did that before. I was always fine. Like, it wasn't my favorite thing to do, but I could live through it. So when she was doing it, I was like, and she's like, calm down, calm down. I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing? But normally I'm fine with impressions. I'll be honest, impressions, it does feel like it's all like going down your throat. It's very discomforting, but it's not the worst thing I've had to do, except for that one time I started choking. I don't know why. I just started like choking. That's pretty much my whole story. I feel like I'm missing a lot because that was really fast. Oh, but this specialist told me I had gingivitis, so that is why my gums are so bad. He also told me there is like a special sort of surgery if my gums never go back to the way that they were, and they weren't always perfect either. So there's some kind of cosmetic surgery that you can reshape your teeth, and I might think about that. I don't really know if it's an option. My father told me that if I wait about 6 months and my gums never go back to normal, that he will think about it, and I kind of want that if my gums don't go back to normal, or at least better, you know, because I just hate the way they look right now. Like, and I got this retainer because of my bite splint that I have to wear. I wasn't able to have a jelly retainer, so I had to get one of these retainers with the wire, and I actually, this is horrible, don't do this, honestly, don't listen to me, I don't wear this. I'm supposed to wear it all the time, and I was just planning on wearing it at night, but it actually doesn't fit with my bite splint. Like, it doesn't let me bite into it right. So I'm going back for like a checkup in a few weeks or a week or something. I'm going to tell them that it doesn't fit with that, and we'll see what goes on. But listen to me talk. Like, I'm not, no. You have to be insane if you think I'm going to wear this, because I'm not. It looks ugly, and I'm like, no. So, pretty much, I would just recommend finding a good orthodontist. My orthodontist people, I mean, yeah, I've seen some great teeth that they've done, like people from my school or something, but apparently mine didn't look like that. I don't know. I just feel like they had the cheapest option, and they went with that. For looks, like wires and stuff, they just all looked ugly. So that was like my biggest concern, just find a good place and go to it. Oh, I did have rubber bands. I wore my rubber bands all the time. I was a good kid. But I recommend wearing them because the more you wear them, the faster they are coming off. And that is awesome. And that is what you just have to tell yourself when you have to do unpleasant things with braces, because braces are not pleasant. I'm not going to sugarcoat it or anything. It's not a good experience that I've had, that anybody's really had. I feel like if you've ever had braces, you just wish you didn't have to have them. That's pretty much the end of the story. I mean, you're all grateful in the end to have straight teeth, but you just wish you didn't have to have them at all. If you do have to have braces, I recommend doing everything that they tell you and do everything in your power to make it a better experience and a faster experience so you can get them off faster. So if you have to wear rubber bands, wear your rubber bands so that they can come off in a month and you don't have to keep wearing rubber bands for 5 months. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was very, very requested, and I'm sorry I kind of went a little brain dead here and I couldn't remember everything. I mean, it's been 2 years, so it's kind of hard. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in my next one. If you want, again, leave a question. If you're getting braces or you just want to know something about my braces, you can leave them in the down bar, and maybe I'll do a braces question and answer video. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!